So I'm always trying to figure out like what's the ideal, you know, like what's the conception that's gonna push me forward. How am I gonna take something that's like, something that is a goal of mine that I want to accomplish and try to accomplish it. That's like the main frame. So like, this vlog is gonna be about like just some key concepts I'm gonna research to try to like implement and try to like make it to where I can like have my goals accomplished. Like good. Yeah. So yeah, just better planning, formatting. If you don't plan to fail, you fail to plan or something like that. Nothing can hinder you more than the concept itself. Like, you have this ideal about something you want to create, and you can get so fixated. That's why I feel like first projects at a lot of like careers are always so awesome, because like somebody wants to create something that's so authentic and genuine. Like there's so much energy put into it, but the creation of the project or the act of acquiring the talent, I feel like, isn't as like beneficial as the creativity put in the talent. So the moment you realize, like, I feel like the moment like you get over it, it's like your first time doing anything, like your first time like getting over a hill, like you'll realize that it's like something you want to do versus something that you don't want to do. And yeah, so when I'm picking out a concept or an ideal that I want to do, like take part in, it has to be something that I'm willing to want to pursue, because if not, then it's just a waste of time, or it's just going to be you're going to get bored of it once you become successful, or once you figure out how to fill out the application for it, or fill out the just the art form of it. The concept of an ideal, you're trying to find a way to bring an ideal out of like a sculpture. Like we're just trying to build a concept into a physical thing. So you find a need, and then you try to bring it to where it fits the form of like what you want. And the way we're gonna do that is by investing and reshaping, retooling, gesturing. Those are the sort of things that are gonna make your ideal come into like an actual concept, versus just staying in the stage of stone. Finding your David out of stone. That's basically what this process is about. Feels good out here though, man. Definitely is bringing me back towards a space of creativity, man. What was possible not so long ago, but at the same time, a very long time ago. So it's possible. Suffering over the ideal ceases to hurt when you know there's a reason why you're making the product. Like when I first started making products, I really thought that like the reason why I was like, you just create because you just want to create. Don't ever like take too much meaning or thought into it. But like the moment, like I heard this quote, or maybe I created it, I don't remember. But this anonymous quote I remember saying, like, artists create out of a sense of desperation, like out of a sense of a need. So the moment you find the need, like making this vlog right now, like people are walking around, they look, it's like, whoa, nobody wants a camera pointed at them unless they're like at home, on their favorite social app, so it's like, why are you doing this, but the moment you find a reason to suffer through it, you're gonna be able to go through it. So like just the simple idea of a piece of clothing, like I want to find a cut and sew manufacturer, or different other articles of products that I'm looking forward to making. Like, a man who has nothing, a man who has nothing else in this world may still know bliss. How is that possible? You know? Like, is it like an existential ideal? It's something, when you get an ideal, you just pull it out of the air, like you're like developing a concept. That's what we're doing right now. We're developing concepts. It's a bit of a maze, isn't it? You're like, it's like you're trying to create this like this presence and this atmosphere and this journey to make a product in which you find like revolutionary. You know, so you got to realize you can train yourself, but you have to find out some way to be the embodiment of what you want to be. You know, like build a roadmap, right? It's not going to go how you exactly plan it, but you need a roadmap to make sure that you do in fact have some sort of self goal, like you just need a roadmap, man. Anywhere you go, it's like a tangible thing. Because you need to use it to reach your goal. You need to use it to have some sort of like determination, like when your emotions get involved, some sort of tangible asset in order to find your way to the next goal. That's just how humans think. That's how any creature that has any sort of intelligence, they think. Like they even say, yeah, like when they put they call it the God maze, you know. they call it the God-given maze, you know. It's something that you just have to find a way to embody in your journey, you know. Take certain ideals and create a success for them. So this shit was not packed until I started recording. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just this is a timeline of recorded events, man, of like where I'm at right now, my thesis of my company, and as we grow, you know, we're just developing a timeline. We're just trying to make sure we're developing a timeline, like where the company is, our ideals, our thesis, and we're just building that to be something cooler. It's weird though. I feel like sometimes like you need things like this in your life. So when you look back, you're like, yo, man, like I was really on that wave. I was really on to something. Like when you go back and you read your diaries, man, you're like, I was really like doing stuff that today I wish I would have had some sort of track of, or so. I was happy I did that, you know? So like that's what this is. It's like this is like a fight, you know? Like Herman Hesse has this book, man. It's like you fight for to break out of like your shell of who you are as an individual. And yeah, this is just that recorded. This is that just that timeline of that breaking out of my this eggshell of non-creativeness. Yeah. Yo, like the coolest thing too about being out here, man, I feel like this city has let art live, man. Like a lot of places, like there isn't a super like a super good attitude when it comes to art. Like they're not gonna allow artists to live and be themselves. And hold on, yeah, they're not gonna allow artists to live and be themselves and be creative, man. Like, of course, everybody judges like customs, like I don't want, people feel uncomfortable about things, but I feel like for the most part, man, they've just let art just grow, bro. You think about it, you got 2, 3 of the greatest artists of all time, like doing it. And look, cops, they just saw me, and bro, they saw me filming, bro, and like just carried on, like, oh, that's art. Like I feel like in some other places they would have been like, what are you doing? Like this is just like there's a van full of creativity, behind me. Like there's like 8 of them, 10 of them, 20 of them. Where I'm from, there's like 1 or 2. Like it's crazy, man. Like I never thought I would ever move to Spain, but Spain is like a super, man, it's like one of the coolest cities, bro. And just this view, if y'all can see this view, is like so awesome. But yeah. Yeah, at the beginning of this journey, as you guys remember, I told you, like this is the plan was to go to Europe for 3 months and explore and do whatever I could to, bring you guys the best content, explore some ideals, explore some thoughts. But some stuff came up with my family, and yeah, I had to cut it short. So. So this is the end of this vlog and this trip. I'm headed back to the States. Plan for 2024 is kind of up in the air now. But just expect more content, So that's the one thing you can expect. More art, more creativity, pushing this company forward. But yeah, just yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, to end this one on. As I say, c'est la vie. Yeah. So, bye guys. Peace out.